Okay, right to the 8th race of the car racing season, Season 1. We're at Talladega. Just like the opening race of Daytona, it's going to be an absolute wreckfest. And it is why some of these going into this are so important. Magenta has a not too big of a lead over fourth and second place. I completely forget. You can check back on the last video at the end of the standings to see if they remember, because I don't. Probably not good. Anyways, blues won the pole, blacks in second. Yellow third, brown fourth, light blue fifth, lime sixth, magenta seventh, orange eighth, green ninth, red 10th, 11th, navy 12th, purple 13th, gray 14th, flame 15th, tan 16th, 17th, cyan 17th, 19th. I've managed to screw something up by counting. I'm just so good at counting, apparently. There goes the pace car. Magenta has a bit of a lead over lime. I think it's about 13 points. Might be smaller. With both tan and purple, or is it brown and purple? I think it's actually brown and purple, within striking distance, and tan's also not too far out. Make sure you watch for those cars today. Magenta not starting too far back, but lime is starting 1 position ahead of them. Of course, anything can happen. Really, the goal here is just to avoid the wrecks. You can avoid the wrecks, you can actually get pretty far. Get points out of the DNF. DNF still get you points. As a reminder. So if you finish 17th, let's say, in a DNF, you're still gonna get like the 4 points you get for 17th. You don't get any less. I'm making it easy on myself, I think. And blue's gonna lead him to the line at Talladega. Hopefully you know the numbers by now, because I sure don't. One I believe is black is 101. Blue's 103. I believe brown's 111. Brown has a huge run on the first corner. Gonna try to make it 3 wide. Looks like they're not gonna get since they had no help at all. There's 5 in a row. That's not gonna end well for them. Back there. Somehow they get out of the corner alive. No wrecks yet. I expect a wreck lap 1. That's how bad it is. Lime got pushed a bit by orange there. They almost wreck. They're 4 wide behind them. There goes maroon. Gonna spin out in front of the pack. Any car that's spinning out. We have to check the race back to the line. It's blue versus yellow. Who's gonna lead under caution? Blue currently is the lead. There's a lot left still in this lap. Yellow could easily pull through, but the outside lane is such a better run. Blue is 103. They got pushed a bit by brown at the end there. I think it's blue, and they wreck behind them. Oh man, 2 wrecks. Wow. 103. That is blue. Blue will lead the first lap of the race. 2 wrecks in it. Passing the caution. Let's check on those wrecks. So here they are in the back stretch. Maroon got pushed in green there and just spun them out. That put them in the wall. Green spins out front of the pack and just, yeah, classic wreck. I don't know if anyone has enough damage really taken out. I know 2 of the cars just didn't have enough, but green, maroon, flame, and red probably have the most damage. So the red actually looks fine. They probably just spun out there. Ooh, Navy got a lot of damage from that hit. So Navy actually got quite a bit of damage here. As, yeah, they just got run into. They never spun out quite. They could actually be out of the race because that is a lot of damage on Navy's car. Besides them, I feel like green and maroon and flame might be out. Hard to tell. If you can actually just stay in the race and run the back of the pack, you can actually still do decently. The flames in the same spot as Navy. They were actually making quite a bit of contact on the entire straightaway. Nice into the wall, yeah. Maroon barely clips flame and they go flying into the wall. That was a hard hit for them. You're on that first contact to the wall now. This helicopter view again. A lot of movement around in front of them. Yeah, Maroon just gets the corner of green. Into the wall. I don't think they definitely have they're gonna have a decent amount of damage because they rode that wall for a while. Not sure I'll put them out of the race, so they might be able to fix that up. Because there wasn't any really hard hits especially for red. So it could have been a lot of damage. Could have felt. Probably felt strong, but the car is damaged too much. Maybe we'll still make it to the race. Now we check out on the second wreck. Well, I just say 3 wrecks. This was pretty simple here. Light pick just gets to the back of white and they just put him into the wall. That was the time marks I saw earlier. But now we can check on the third wreck. Here's a helicopter view. Like brown almost turned blue there. Looks like magenta got into light blue at the very end, which turned black and caused many more cars to get involved. Lime actually avoided that wreck. Good for them. I don't think magenta did. Magenta got involved. No one seemed to have big damage. Did magenta avoid it? We'll find out. Magenta, when I pushed light blue, of course. Let's see how much damage they have. They hit the wall. They got into orange there. They don't hit the inside wall like orange did, but they anyway damage. Luckily there was no cars there from magenta, because man, that would have been bad. They've done that lots of time before. We're going in-car camera for our orange. Got bumped by magenta with nowhere to go, and purple had to be below them. Probably one of the harder hits of that crash. But generally, neither crash really had huge hits, so most of these cars will probably be fine. Look at this that I found after the wreck. Blue wide, Navy sneaks by, and dark gray. Man, not the brightest ones, are they? Did red also make contact there? Here comes red. No, red doesn't make contact. Let's check up on their pitting cycle now. So it seems as if everybody's gonna go into the pits here. They're all coming. They're all gonna be down over here by the spots. That's why I'm over here. Blue leads them on, and yellow's in second place right now. They take the lead after this. The shows will give blue another lap led. Actually, it won't guarantee them one lap led, as the finish line is after the pit stops, not during it. They usually are. So this is actually a race for 3 points, possibly. Blue, yep, blue just won it anyways. Blue does not care. It looks like they did not. They have taken no tires there. Pan has a pretty fast pit stop. Yellow's gonna beat orange off. Brown, I mean, sorry. It's the race. Lime is currently out in front of magenta. Magenta has damage, so they're gonna stay longer to pit. That's what most of these cars are doing. They're gonna stay a bit longer. Might not go a lap down if they're lucky. You can tell. Blue led that lap, of course. Question is, are they gonna need a pit later on? Probably will. It's a smart move knowing that there's gonna be more cautions coming out. Now these cars are very bad at lining up in a single line, as you'll see soon. Like, tan's right to the outside of blue. Here comes yellow, has slam with a tan. There's a bit of a light contact there. Here comes brown and cyan in. They have some contact, cyan gets turned a bit there. Yellow almost spun out tan at that point. A lot of cars just... Okay, quite a bit of contact here. Looks like the rest of them are fine. They managed to figure it out. No major damage sometimes. That's the wrong way. We'll head up to the... when they go back to green. An issue for cyan on the track. They blew up their engine here. It looks like they're gonna be out of the race. Might get a few points in this still, though. Cyan, navy, and dark gray are all out of the race. Cyan gains a bit more points than they would if they finished last. Not many cars actually out of the race. That might be a big issue in terms of wreck amounts, unless everybody gets involved in this one and retires. Blue's gonna lead them. The 5th lap led to the line. Gonna be starting single file, because that's how it works. Brown once again with a huge restart. That car's looked great on restarts. At least I think they got a huge restart. I just went to the outside for no reason. Yellow got plenty of speed there to go to the inside of tan. Tan gets a bit of a shove by brown. Almost gets sucked already. Brown's gonna get shoved by lime here. Important to note that lime is way ahead of magenta. Lime's gonna try to avoid the wrecks here to stay ahead of magenta. Blue continues to lead. Yellow has gone to second. Or I should say it's second. Light blue now going for third. Is there 3 wide for third? Purple gets pushed up to the lime. Lime's gonna go off the track. And everybody's gonna wreck behind them. They're covering the entire track, so these cars are gonna drive into them. Tons of damage for everyone involved, and it looks like Lime might be out of the race here, and Magenta. They have too much damage from the angle we see currently. They could be fine. It's gonna be huge for the point standings. Meanwhile, the race back to the checkered green flag was won by light blue, and they're gonna take the lead. That's the first lap led by light blue, actually. Blue was the lap previously in Rockingham, but light blue was never led a lap until now. Took one that wreck. It was light blue, and they gave a shove to Brown originally. Looks like that's the original shove on Brown. We had purple going up the track there, got to light blue, and that made light blue go up the track. Purple and magenta got involved, and then lime got slammed by red. At the end, that gave them a lot of damage, and they have a ton of damage here. They might be out of the race. And look how fine magenta cars look. Magenta car looks like it doesn't have barely any damage. They avoid purple there. The other car looks fine. Then replay. Purple gets. Actually, I got shot out of the track by light gray, it looks like. That's what set this off. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, everyone behind them could wreck into them to cover the track. That's what happened. So most of the cars that were behind them just drove straight on in because they're stupid AI. What's they gonna do? Miss it somehow? Lots of heavy hits. You could see Flame there is hauling me out of the race. Purple's a lot of smoke coming from behind. Lime has a lot of smoke coming from. That's bad for them. They were second in points here going to this race. Magenta's car looks pretty decent. We'll go ahead. One more replay. It's from Magenta's point of view. Let's go purple into lime. There's a big hole at light pink, man. Light pink managed to somehow avoid that wreck. Magenta didn't. The main reason they didn't go too low is because they saw light pink come out and didn't want to get absolutely slammed by them. They just ran to the of them. But look at, they don't look to have that much damage, to be honest. Not the needle there. Magenta might be fine here. The brown and yellow look to have not, usually yellow especially. Brown has a bit of damage. Brown and yellow, the two guys in the top 5 that don't seem to have too much damage. Actually, I'll just say yellow because even brown looks like they're heavily damaged. Some cars are gonna pit here. Blue and light blue stay out. Two cars on pit road already from the crash. Won't have too many cars left remaining after that one. Lots of cars gotta get a DNF from this race. Leave yellow will love this group onto pit road. Light pink had a fast, but there's the yellow. Looks like they're just gonna get fuel. Black and brown probably gonna do repairs. Lap 8. I'll go to when the green flag starts since he was out of the race. Looks like we're gonna have two different pitting cycles here. Light blue, blue, and white are all gonna pit here. So put yellow into the lead. Light blue will be left in that section. Blue is led 5. Yellow's gonna be able to lead a few laps here too. In terms of cars, there's only 8 cars on the track currently, from what I can tell. Everybody else is a lap down, so he's driving on the track farther back. Or they're out of a race. And Magenta is not seen anywhere, so they must have retired. Lime is not seen anywhere. I believe the only 2 cars that are in the top 5 in points on the track is yellow and brown. Every other car in the top 5 is out, like lime, magenta. I forget the other cars, honestly. Blue beats light blue out. And this contact! Light blue spins out in front of white. That's huge for light blue. It's such a great day. Oh man. And I think it couldn't get any worse. This race in terms of cars left. Look at this again. See here, blue just pulls out, gets in the way of light blue, which makes light blue spin out, and white had nowhere to go. That's devastating to both light blue and white. That could get him out right. So you have 6 cars left. Or only 6 competitive cars. Less 6 actually, probably. You got the green flag now. 8 cars on the track still are the only cars that are still in the race. Only one, both brown and blue are in the top 5. The ones that are closest. Tan's not far back either. Lime and purple both actually finished ahead of magenta by a few spots. They will gain some points on magenta here. And yellow's gonna lead him to the green flag. Hopefully it won't work instantly this time. Question is, how many competitive cars are left? And will those competitive cars are the blue and light, well, might not be competitive cars anymore because they have damage, but can blue get back up to the front? Will yellow just run away with this? Yellow's a bit of a gap over light pink and black here. Black and tan are gonna go to the inside. Looks like tan is the only one who stick. Light blue kind of lacked. Light pink blocked black there a little bit. Black might still get to their outside. Black's gonna pull up in front of tan, hopefully get a push from them. Blue's gonna get back to light blue, give him a shove. Light blue gets into the back of pink, give him a shove. This inside line is forming. Question is, can they get around to yellow or they just ride like that? White separate here. As white has been separated from the pack pretty far back already. And blue's gonna go pit. Is that a great call or that screw him over? I think they have to pit one more time at least in this race. There was 4 times pit. Hang on. Go where? What it's called. But yellow still leads that lap. White, pink, and blue need to get into a line if they want to have a chance at passing them. For blue with that call, so if that doesn't work out for them, they have to hit one extra time. Might have to do that. That will screw them over in the championship chance. They could have gotten a huge amount of points here. Yellow continues to lead over light blue and light pink fight for second. Back in fourth we have black and tan. And brown has fallen off a bit, and they're gonna probably take 6th here. Unless blue gets back around them. Tan almost spun out black on that corner. Jeez. Light pink's gonna go pit now. We have a bit of a pitting cycle here. The main battle we gotta watch is gonna be light blue, yellow, light pink, and blue. The light blue and yellow probably has the best chance. They have been drafting with each other a bit here. They have extra speed. Expect these two to be in the battle for the win. And as I said, they should be. They were really smart. They'd run back to back to be able to get away from blue and light pink. So tan and black a bit too. Light blue is gonna take the lead here. Away from yellow. Going to 3 and 4 on lap 13. Not too many laps left. Still green. They might have to lap traffic here. Looks like yellow's gonna actually go pit now. They've light blue the last car out. It looks like brown is on pit road also. And brown is gonna go lap down here. In fact. Fourth lap led by light blue. I think light blue could win the most laps led here, but it's gonna be close actually, as blue has 5, light blue has 4, and yellow has 4. Light blue and yellow kind of split that one caution, so. We're going to see who leads this lap. Who leads after light blue pits. I'm assuming light blue need to pit at least one more time. Let's see where yellow comes out. As you can tell, they look like they're pretty far out of light pink and blue. Light pink's got a huge separation in blue. I think the best call of the year was made by yellow. Now, light pink actually is making up a decent amount of ground here on yellow. Light blue's gonna go pitch. It looks like brown's gonna have an issue here. That's not good for them. Line up. I think blue should be able to get past tan and black. Light blue is pitting now. They might this lap still though. on yellow. Yellow stills the leader of pink, light pink there. As you can see, blue is faster than both tan and black. They have quite a fast car. It was the light blue gonna lead 15th lap. Of course, the other thing you gotta do is major catching up here is light pink has seemed to get into the draft of yellow and is gonna catch them soon. Wait by 3 car battle for the win, as long as they don't need to pit again, which they probably will because they want to ruin the race. A 6.7-second gap last time around, and that's definitely closed down. Question is, how much drafting can they do here? Yellow is a lot closer to light blue than light pink because the yellow. Yellow's definitely going to be able to catch up and maybe pass light blue for the lead here. Maybe right now. Light pink's going to the back of light blue here. Are they going to spin out? Are they going to wreck him? What's going to happen here? And yellow has an issue. The worst possible time. They're in the grass currently. They have to ride around the bottom. I don't think that'll bring out a caution. Be able to get away from everybody. 6th lap led by light blue. Yet they clinch it. If blue can get up front, and they won't the most last. But here comes light pink now. They now have the draft of light blue. There's only 5 competitive cars that are running on the track that can win this race. As yellow is on the track, but blue an engine, I believe, or something. Well, mechanically. And brown's technically on the track, but they're in pit road right now. They're a couple laps down. But light blue continues to lead. Light pink is the only chance really to lead here. It looks like blue's gonna go to pit lane. They have to pit one more time. 4 times pit is a mistake. Another lap. Led. Now both light blue and light pink have a very good advantage here. Light blue pitted last, which could be huge for them. They stayed up for so long to pit. They could win this race because of that. They can just go for the last few laps. But I believe they'll pit at lap 8. And actually, they'll be on the final lap. Once they hit it with light pink. Light pink has to pit, that is. Black is in 3rd, and tan has fallen to 4th. Now blue's hoping they can get past some cars as they can get up front to gain more points in the championship. Light pink's gonna go into pit lane. The yellow there finally made it to pit road. I think brown's out of the race, it looks like at this point. I don't see him anywhere on the track. I believe light blue has clinched the most laps led now. This blue way back. Tan, black. Light pink's on pit road. Both black and tan look like they stayed out for that lap. They could actually be saving fuel here for a chance to win. Question is, will light blue need to pit? Light blue has 11-second lead over 2nd place black. Light blue doesn't need to pit that lap. That leaves just 1 lap to go for light blue. The white flag. And basically all but say light blue won here. As light pink won't be able to catch up probably. Well, tan and black also stay out, which is going to be big for them. Not what blue wanted, is they wanted more points here. Go to top 5 though. Light blue Spars led 9 laps this race and looking to make it 10. Blue's led 5 and yellow has led 4. Definitely a different race. Somehow despite having the exact same laps led by 3 different cars. Compared to Daytona. As in Daytona, Navy led 10, Maroon led 5, and Purple led 4. Maroon, of course, won. This time, for the car leading 5 laps who wins. It looks like the car led teal 10 laps will win. It's light blue. The turn 4 around the triangle. And they're gonna win at Talladega. Wreckfest it was. Black's gonna come around here for a second place finish. Solid day for them, really good. They really got up front to get the bonus points, but they got second place, that's not bad. Third place is gonna be tan here. And it looks like it should have a battle for fourth. For some reason, blue managed to get around them. I'll see if there's some reason like a bit of a wreck there. A blue managed to get fourth here. I mean, one extra point for them. They run for the championship. There's 5 cars finished the race here, as you can tell. Yellow had an ignition issue there, and brought in a valve. Mine had a header issue, and everybody else was in a crash. There's 5 cars finished, and when I checked, blue was just faster than light pink, no bonus involved. The light blue will get their first one this season. Blue and tan both have great runs here. That can maybe a few spots closer to the championship. Just 2 races now left to go.